Thomas. I'm a community manager at Shapeways. Shapeways is a place for anyone to upload a product, a 3D model file, and turn it into a real physical thing. We have hundreds of people that are designing for themselves, and we also have a lot of shop owners that want to have an idea for a really cool product, and they want to share it with the world, so they create a shop. People can go and buy things directly from them. Everything that we make is printed on demand. There's no inventory. Anything can be customized, anything can be remade, and sort of be a living product. So first you would need a 3D model file. Upload it onto our website. We will automatically give you feedback of how much that will cost. You put it in your cart, you press print, then it will come over into our factory. We're going to put a whole bunch of different parts into one tray. It's kind of a game of 3D Tetris, where we're stacking things together so that we fill the printer up. Everyone can get their parts as quickly as possible. Depending on the material, there's different methods for manufacturing, but I'll give you a little bit about selective laser sintering. So this mechanical paddle for the PS4 by Solidus was created using a process called selective laser sintering. This is strong and flexible plastic. So the way that this works is we put everything into one tray of a machine, and that machine is going to cut all of these parts up into individual 0.1 millimeter layers, and it's going to have a laser that goes around on a bed of powder and sinters wherever we say to sinter in that single layer of the image. It's going to melt that little bit of plastic. And then it's going to put another layer of plastic over, and it's going to melt that layer. Then it's going to put another layer of plastic over, and it's going to melt that there. And it will slowly build up as the tray kind of drops down until you have this whole big block of sintered and unsintered powder. We'll remove that, clean off the parts, break them out, make sure that they're clean and there's nothing broken, and then sort those individually, find what parts belong in which order. Put them in a bag. If there's any post-processing, if we need to dye it and polish it or anything like that, we'll do it, and then send it to your home. This is designed by a brand called Solidus. It's called the Immortal mechanical paddle controller. He saw an issue, especially kind of around competitive gaming, for console controllers, where he realized that the way that you need to have your hands, your thumbs mainly, doing most of the work of pressing buttons is going to take away from your reaction time. It also might be difficult for people with disabilities, etc. That if you can focus your hands just on the movement of the dual sticks, and use your fingers for the rest, you could be playing a lot differently. You could be quicker, and more efficient. And it's also, it's sweet, right? Like, this is crazy. Mechanical parts are awesome. It has this sweet kind of like cross between like futuristic and steampunk, and it's just sort of awesome. So he saw an opportunity in the market. He prototyped this for over a year. You should check out his shop. He has a lot of great info. He has some really cool YouTube channels of him showing how the parts work. And then he launched his product on Shapeways. And now he's selling through us, and he's bringing this crazy contraption out to the masses, and people are excited about it. And so we have a whole bunch of other shops that are interested in making accessories for games. We've worked with Rocat, a couple other people that are making attachments for phone cases, and a lot of sweet stuff that any idea that someone has, they can now bring it to life and bring it directly to the people who would be interested in that. Whereas before, that would take months, that would take lots of investment up front, and it would probably be too challenging for your average person. I think everyone has probably heard of Pokemon Go at this point. We have a designer who, kind of recognized that it was hard to always throw your Pokeballs. It's basically a guide for throwing your Pokeballs. It's a simple thing. You can just clip it onto your phone, and now you have a guide that can help you make that shot, and you'll be better at it, you'll be more efficient, and it's addressing a cool problem like live in the real world. And we've never, I think in human history, had the opportunity to, as problems have come up, create products that solve them.